I just wanted to stop by real quick because I wanted to give a quick message. I just got done recording for the Saiyonan Circle, and there was a message that really did stick out to me. And I wanted to bring partially, or I wanted to partially bring that message or bring a little bit of it in a way that is respectful to the Saiyonan Circle, our coven behind the scenes. But I did not want you to miss out on that message. Of course, I do have other videos that I'm going to be uploading, but I just wanted to make sure that I came on to give you this grounded message, hopefully. If you are open to receiving that, great. If you do not resonate with it, that is also okay. Nothing wrong with that. Just kind of, just receive what is for you and reserve whatever is not as a gift for someone else. So I wanted to mention that there is some type of project or there's something that someone is wanting to do or they did. I feel like you did put something down and you're asked to go back to that very same thing and start to nurture it. If this is something that you never put down and something that you're actively working on, then the feeling that I've been getting or the feeling that I got in the reading was that it almost kind of feels pointless or it kind of feels hopeless because you're not sure exactly how it's going to play out, or you're not sure if it's even worth you investing your time in. And I feel like what you're being asked to do is to, one, take your time with this, of course, but two, you're also being asked to slow down, and three, you're being asked to ensure that you give yourself and the very thing that you're creating and nurturing time to grow and evolve. And it's interesting because it also brings me to someone that constantly will pour and pour and pour their energy out, but they're not allowing themselves to receive. They're not nurturing themselves. I also feel like the more that you allow yourself to become nurtured, the more that you nurture yourself, the more that you nurture this thing, the more that you understand just how much of a beautiful relationship you have with yourself, as well as with your guides, as well as with your community, but also with the earth as well. I feel the word is reciprocity. So I feel like there's this level of reciprocity that you're understanding in terms of what you're doing, what you're building, but also your ancestors are wanting to build a stronger connection with you. And it's interesting because normally I don't even come on here. Like I don't come on here. I don't ever come to YouTube to really do lives, especially on a Sunday. So this is how I know that this message was meant to reach somebody. I feel like you have such strong wisdom within you, such strongly rooted, deeply rooted ancestral wisdom that you gain from working with the earth, from being in communion with the earth, from being in communion with your ancestors. And they're asking for you to implement that very same wisdom in whatever it is that you are building and whatever it is that you have that you are nurturing. But the thing is that it's going to take for you to be patient with yourself and be patient with this thing, be patient in what you're building. And it's not going to be overnight, but that's the beauty of it, because I don't want to say that the longer it takes. What I want to say though, is that the more that you take your time with this, the more wisdom you put into this, the more feeling, the more resonance that you implement into this thing, into this project, into, whatever it is. It could be a book. It could be a cupcake, like, right? Because I like cupcakes, so I'm saying that. But it could be something that you're cooking. It could be, and this is definitely bringing me to cooking as well. But whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're nurturing, that you're providing, you're using that as a way to nourish other people, but also nourish yourself. I feel like you're being called to not forget about yourself when you're doing this, when you're providing. And the reason why is because if you don't have anything, that if you don't feel nourished, how can you nourish someone else, right? But I also I just heard the word leader, or like leadership. I feel like this has everything to do with the fact that you yourself are stepping into another phase of either leadership, or you're taking charge of your own life. If all you have to give is just this little bit, then Spirit is asking for you to give just that little bit. If all you have to give is just, I don't know why I just heard like a fingernail. I don't know why I'm being brought to fingernails. Why am I saying fingernails? But if all you have is just this clipping or a sticker or something small, Even that is a token of appreciation, and your guides, your ancestors would love that. And the reason why they're telling you that they want you to give offerings is because it's a reflection of the reciprocity that is interwoven throughout this universe that you have the power to experience, right? That you can experience. And it's that reciprocity that allows you to have a better appreciation for not only yourself, but for the very thing that you are also creating, the very thing that you're nurturing. So I feel like the reason why they wanted me to go live was to just let you know. Sorry, I'm skipping over my words. The reason why they're wanting me to go live, or they wanted me to, was so that you can allow yourself to receive and also go back to nurturing the very thing that you know is good for your life. I feel like there is a divine appointing on your life, and they're wanting you to trust in that. And the reason why is because the world right now is starving. Like I can feel it. The world is starving. The world is looking for nourishment. The world is looking for soul food. Maybe you're cooking soul food. Maybe what you're giving feels like soul food to somebody. It could be through words. It could be through writing. It could be through dance. It could be through play. It could be through painting. It could be through public speaking. But there's something that you are giving through your own energy. You have resonance, and the world is needing that resonance. And I promise you, I was not going to come on here to give this message at all. And I swear to you, like, since I've been giving these messages, the sun has been coming out. It has. And I feel that the reason why is because you are the sunlight that people are needing, that people are missing. And I feel that before you can be the sun for somebody else, you have to be willing to warm yourself. Go to your altar to talk to your ancestors. They're asking for something red, and I'm seeing a tomato, and I'm seeing watermelon, and I'm seeing strawberries, pomegranate, whatever it is, it's something red. This helps you to tap deeper into this divine feminine, not only sensuality, but this abundance, this sweetness, the thing that helps you to regulate. And I feel like when you start to do that, you start to understand and you start to honor your body, but you also start to honor your divine femininity. I also say that because you do have here the great mother, and I feel that this great mother energy is watching over you and protecting you. Somebody wanted to give up on something. I feel like you wanted to give up. There were so many points in your life where you wanted to give up. And that is the reason why you're being asked to make the choice, to refuse. I refuse to give up. It is my will to fight. I'm going to do that. Not in a way that keeps you in survival, but in a way that helps you to tap into your divine feminine strength. I feel like what this here is that the very last moment where you want to give up is the very moment you keep going. And that's exactly what you're being told to do here. Okay. I feel like someone here, I feel like you're like a warrior, like a spiritual warrior, or like you're someone that has a high ranking, but even the heroes, even the ones with the high ranking get tired. But in this instance, they're asking you not to give up on whatever it is that you have going for yourself. Do not give up on that. If you put it down, it is okay that you took a breath, but return back to that. And when you are planting something, remember that it takes time for that thing to grow, but you have to actively be a part of it. You have to actively grow. You have to actively evolve with it. And that's the beauty of whatever this is that you have, that whatever it is that you're building. Okay. I mean, truly, that really is the message. I feel like if you want to hear the totality of it, the message is available in the Saiyonan Circle. Actually, I'm going to go up. No, I have to go. No, I already recorded it. I have to go and edit the video, and then I have to upload that onto the website. But you, of course, would have to be a member to hear the whole message. But the gist of it all really is just what I told you. I mean, that's really all that it is. It's just you going back to that very same thing and you nurturing that and you allowing yourself to be poured into and you utilizing the power and the wisdom that you have. Snakes are surrounding you, like not even joking. Snakes are surrounding you. Snakes are surrounding you. Hi, welcome, 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 welcome. Hello here. Hello there. I hope that you are receiving the messages that you may need right now. And yes, I feel like snakes are so relevant. Like I'm seeing so many snakes. It's interesting. Like there's a book that I have that is on my shelf and it's called Working Conjure. That is a hoodoo book. And I also do have my journal that's sitting on top of my private box. And it's my Slytherin journal. And then you also do have here the snake here. And you also have another snake here. So you are definitely someone that has a strong association to primordial energy, to snake-like energy. But this wisdom that is to be implemented in a way that the modern eye can understand in a way. But not in a way that, what word do I want to use? Not in a way that diminishes the quality of what you have, but in a way that people can understand, if that makes sense. Okay. But I also feel like they're wanting you to be rooted and grounded in your wisdom and to share that and express that. And again, there's this overarching message of you not giving up on whatever it is. I'm telling you, the world is going to need it. Before you know it, you'll be 50, you'll be 50 or 60. And then you'll look back on your life and be like, wow, I built that. And yes, you did. Yes, you did. So either way it goes, I feel like this is where you start to allow yourself to receive more wisdom, and then you implement that wisdom into your workings, into the things that you have going for yourself. I really do love this for you. I really, really do. I don't see anything but positivity. I don't see anything but you being protected, you being guided. And I really just see you tapping deeper into a sense of wisdom and self and sustainability and things that you have the capacity to nurture and things that you have the capacity to grow. I really do see that. But either way it goes, I hope that you receive what you need. I hope that everything did make sense for now. If you want to catch the full reading, you can do so by joining the Saiyonan Circle. And I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. There's nothing else that I have for you, so I hope that you take care. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next video.